Shorts are practically a uniform in every woman's closet. Tailored shorts are okay for running around, and if you're 18, you can get away with cut-offs. But it's very easy to make a mistake with shorts. English women would rather go out and buy a washing machine than shop for clothes. I am very precise about what food I like. I'm very much a nursery food person, and really hate chichi dishes. To me, a yummy mummy is a mum in her 20s, like Donna Air. I had a strong faith that I would, eventually, have a baby. I went on Accutane, which is very strong. Your sebaceous glands dry up, you can't exercise, and you have very dry lips. But it was a miracle, and it worked. My first proper job was as a commodities broker. I went off to work every morning in an 80s power suit. I couldn't afford a good one, so I'd buy nice buttons instead and make it look better than it actually was. I judge when I need a top-up of Botox by looking in the mirror to see if I can move more than half my forehead. I'm very conscious about putting good food into my body. Years ago, I went to see an amazing healer called Allah, who could read your body. She told me that I can't absorb vitamins very well, and I have to eat the right things to get my vitamins. I've always remembered that. I know I am not the worst-dressed person. I've had these lips all my life, and I love them. Classically posh girls like Victoria Hervey are now trying to be Hollywood girls. Hollywood girls are trying to be posh girls. Everything is all mixed up, turned on its head. A Joan Crawford dress looks really good on an hourglass figure. Many women are pear-shaped and tend to wear jeans that are too loose. They need to focus on what jeans will reproportion their body. My pain threshold is quite high when it comes to vanity. Don't look at your legs and think, they're fat. Think, these things carry me around all day, and I don't have arthritis. Oh, and I've got great ankles. I think only a woman understands another woman's body. Even my basic wardrobe is still pathetically color-coordinated. It just is. That is just me. I love the idea of cooking, but I don't like using recipe books, so I'll put a mishmash together, and it might be amazing by total accident, or it will be a catastrophe. I would advise women not to be shy about admitting they've had Botox. It just shows you want to look your best, and there's nothing wrong with that. I will admit I am quite obsessive about the world of anti-aging. If you are heading for 60, people will flirt with you. If you are heading for 70, they won't. When you're with a big TV channel, there's a sense of having to behave in a certain way in order to get audience figures. So many people hide inside their clothes. I've been 9 stone for 20 years. I always eat what I want. It's not an issue for me. I think I just took a while to know myself. I went on a journey to find out. I was a bit wild. I'd never have a facelift, as I have never seen one that looks good. I'm not good at cutting off from work. I'm having to learn to get the balance right, because if you want a full-time career, and you also want to be a mother who is there for your child, then you have to make sure that when you do spend time together, you're really there for them. I'm a mixture of untidy and anal. There were times when rehab and the halfway house were very, very tough, but I never felt that I wanted to leave. You don't find women with great confidence dressed as if they don't care. The idea of what a feminist is has changed so much that there needs to be a new word for it. For me as an individual, it's important that I have a career as a role model for my children, that I earn my own money, and I spend it prudently and imprudently. It's very exciting to feel like a different woman with a new identity. I hate trends, but I love fashion. So many women buy these boxy, shapeless jackets. I always tell them to buy a jacket one size too small to get the right fit. I would never go out in track bottoms and a baggy t-shirt. I enjoy waking up in the morning and thinking, who do I want to be today? I don't have a problem with the stories saying I'm skinny at all. Diets are rubbish. I eat healthily, and often have a day when I stuff myself. Every morning, I have a drink of spinach, blueberry, celery, carrot and Gillian McKeith energy food with linseed. To me, it is like a diabetic with insulin. If that diabetic stops taking insulin, they will die, and I believe that if I don't follow the 12-step program, I will regress, and that could eventually be the death of me. To me, the word workaholic is a negative word. I think I'm very focused and am quite a good multitasker, and I'm quite driven in knowing what my responsibilities are to my family and knowing what I've got to do that. In some ways, I'm slightly like a single parent, so I need to be able to provide for my family. I was a very unconfident teenager. I wanted desperately to fit in. I grew up in a very normal home. I came to London when I was 16 and lived with my older sister. The first time I was given money to shop for myself, I was 13 and staying with my godmother in New York. I went to Clinique and bought the 3-step acne program and felt so grown up. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.